All right, you guys, we are all set. This is round 2, part 2. This is the Digimon response. So let's see how well Digimon can respond to One Piece after that last round. So pretty good. Again, so far my first impressions of One Piece are pretty damn good, but I gotta be honest with you guys, man. Again, once again, Digimon will continue to outshine itself. Just never to be outdone is Digimon. So we got this time a Paildramon. Nice little box topper. These box toppers are pretty good too. They're actually some decent box toppers. Here we go. Draconic Roar. Another booster box opening from Digimon. Let's see. I like the fact that this set was a little more of what they call like a smaller set. And so Digimon, it does seem like there's 3 alternative arts to every booster box for this set, Draconic Roar. So that's very good. It's getting harder. I mentioned this before too. It's getting so much harder to tell what's what. You know, is it a rare or is it a super rare? Because their artwork has really gotten better over the course of the sets, right? 1.0, 1.5, the super rares, you can really tell the difference between a super rare and just a regular rare. But now you really just can't, like that. Like, how can you tell it's not a super rare? That's a super rare. That's a super rare. Like, I really gotta like almost pause every now and again. So Draconic Roar. Let me know too what some of your guys' thoughts about Digimon too. Is this something that, you know, have you guys gotten in more and more heavy into Digimon, or are you guys just, you know, so down the rabbit hole of whatever your favorite, whether it's Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and you just like can't bring yourself to go play another card game? Because it is very difficult, like for someone like me, who like I'm into everything. I'm like what you call the jack of all trades, but I'm not the master of anything. Maybe I guess you say the master of one. The master of one would be Magic the Gathering. Like, I've played Magic the Gathering for so long in Commander that, you know, maybe that's the one I am the master of. Oop, that is an alternative art. So there's the first alternative art of the booster box, and that is a rare alternative art. And this is something I've also said before. I really don't like that Digimon did this. I get why they did it, but if they were to do this, like if they're going to continue to go down the uncommon alternative arts and the rare alternative arts, I just wish that Digimon would then at that point just throw in 3 alternative arts for every box. I really think at that point that's a really successful recipe. I know collectors and fans would go nuts for that if every box you were guaranteed to get 3 alternative arts. So there we go. It's 1 alternative art in. Thing too I like about Digimon is how cheap their prices are. You know, for a booster box, I mean, like I said, I only got this booster box, this whole case, for $54 a box. Tell me who else is selling $54 a booster box of any company. Dragon Ball Super? Nope. How about Magic the Gathering? Nope. Pokemon? Hell no. Not even close. So I really do like that Digimon is a very, I don't want to say it's not cheap, but it's reasonable, right? Very reasonable. You can pick up a booster box for $50-$60, and I think that's reasonable. I think that's what all booster box should cost. Pokemon, everybody, like, it should never be over more than $100. That's just, to me, it's just insane. But that's where we are today. So 2 rares there. Whoa, flashing some cards everywhere. Gotta also too, not pre-order, I gotta order a Yu-Gi-Oh 2-player mat so we can start playing some Yu-Gi-Oh duels here for you guys. And I also gotta order some One Piece game mats. So that's gonna be interesting. I already saw a couple of nice designs on eBay. I'm probably gonna go purchase them soon. All right, next pack. I haven't really gotten anything good. There's so far only three hits, which means I think we're due for one here, right? There we, nope, no, we're not. Never mind. We did pull the alternative art of that card. 2 more packs on the right side, and we'll be working on the left side. And like I said, I also want you guys too to comment down below if you like this new format for the booster box showdown, the part 1 and part 2. There we go. Super rare Dark Dramon. Nice looking card there. The alternative art version of that is sick, so I'm hoping to pull one of those. But yeah, comment down below. Let me know how you guys feel about this new format. You know, normally when it comes to the booster box showdown, I just drop both booster boxes into a single round, and then we go to the overview and then the recap and who won that round. I wanted to break it up because I wanted to be able to sit here with you guys like this and be able to actually talk with you guys and actually open up these booster boxes one at a time, so we actually get to sit back, relax, and enjoy the booster box openings. I'm not just cracking packs as fast as possible and then going to the last card and flipping it over. I do enjoy, I am a TCG fan, so the fan inside of me always wants to just sit down and open up these booster boxes and actually enjoy it and take my time with it. And in the past, we haven't been able to do that. You know, it's been like if I'm crashing 2 booster boxes into one video, I pretty much would rip open a pack. Oh, nice! Volcanic Dramon alternative art. That is a stunning card. Look at that. There's Hina in the background. That's a beautiful card. This is what I'm talking about. I actually get to sit down and just I get to appreciate it a little bit more. So let me know if you guys enjoy this type of format a little bit more. I hope you guys do, because I know I really enjoy it. And I'm still going to drop part 1 and part 2 on the same day, so you guys will always get both booster boxes, but at least this way. Ooh, Hydramon. Now we're getting into some pulls. Now we're getting into the highlights. Like I said, the fan in me always likes to sit down and relax and enjoy opening up 24 booster boxes. So, not a lot of people get to do that. So, when I get the chance to do this with you guys, I want to sit down, relax, and enjoy it. Wingdramon. Nothing good there. And like I said, I get to sit down and have a conversation, because Booster Box Showdown is just one of my favorite pieces of content to make, you know? Even if nobody was watching it, to me, this is still fun to just watch. I like looking at everything through an analytic scope, but I also just love opening up the fact that I can sit here and open up 24 booster boxes, and at the end of that, I get to see who came out on top, who had the better value, how good were the pull rates in this set, that kind of stuff. I love it. Nice. Goldramon. I believe we're still due, right? Yeah, we're still due for one more alternative art. Would love to pull the secret rare alternative art, man. But so far, Digimon looking pretty good here in round 2. Like I said, they never to be outdone is Digimon. Nice. There it is. A secret rare, Imperial Dramon in fighter mode. I've already pulled the alternative art version of this card. This time we actually get to see the regular version. So we did end up getting a secret rare. And it's a nice one. So once again, like I said, Digimon never to be outdone. That is back-to-back booster boxes where we've now gotten the secret rare. And we still got a healthy amount of packs left too, guys. There we go. Crabmon, Flamedramon. And Arrow Vidramon was the last rare. How many of you guys, too, that are watching this actually play Digimon the card game? And if you don't play the Digimon the card game, would you like to play the Digimon card game? And do you guys prefer the physical version of games, or do you guys actually wish everything would just go digital? Like, do you think there was like an app for everything or a video game for everything? I just saw recently, too, that Cardfight Vanguard came out with a video game on the Nintendo Switch. And people are just, loving it. They love the fact that they get to come home, flip a switch, turn it on, and boom, just like that, they are immersed into the game, the card game that they love. And I think that's where we're pretty much heading eventually, even with Magic the Gathering, MTG Arena. Like, it just doesn't seem like everything's going to be going digital. There won't be a need for physical anymore. And I'm not saying like in the next 5 years, I'm talking like the next like 30 years. It would not surprise me if a lot of this stuff starts to really fade away. Ooh, Metallic Dramon. And there she is again. What is with this? It must be something with the anime, because I don't know that. It's a beautiful looking card. There we go. There's our third alternative art. So not only did we get a secret rare, but we also ended up getting 3 alternative arts and a secret rare. That's crazy. So it seems like no matter what, you're pulling 3 alternative arts in every booster box. Once again, Digimon, man, they just put value into every booster box. They just know what they're doing. I don't know, as a fan, how can you not love that? You are getting your money's worth in just about every set they come out with. Let's get to the end of the video and see how well I did. Well, here in round 2, once again, Digimon not to be outdone. So the price per box was $54, of course. Total value pulled here, guys, $63.37 for a profit of $9.37. So actually, One Piece is going to win this, but Digimon not to be outdone. And so far, in both round 1 and 2, Digimon has not lost us any money on any box yet thus far. Well, that was a very exciting round 2. That is it for round 2. And however, here in round 2, even though Digimon was able to actually make a profit, a pretty good profit, you look at the quick overview, we got Digimon sitting at $63.37, and we had One Piece in round 2. If you remember part 1, it was at $115.89, which means in round 2, the winner goes to One Piece. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do me a big favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, share this video with someone that you may actually know that's a TCG fan. I want this message to get out to people. One thing I really do want to talk about real quick before I go is that something that needs to be applauded is Bandai. Bandai has done an amazing job so far with Digimon, right? They started out with Digimon, they bursted onto the scene, they came out of the gate strong, and since then they haven't really looked back. There hasn't been a lot of bad sets from Digimon. What I mean by bad sets, I mean sets that don't have good value in it. The booster box prices, for the most part, have been very stable, unless they added some ridiculous high overvalued card, like the Ghost Parallel Rare of the Omnimon. That card was very sought after. It was double diamond. Double diamond booster boxes now go for over $100. You're not going to find it any cheaper, but that's because that card is $1,000. You look going forward for Digimon, right? Since then, they just set after set after set, usually hovering around, you know, that $50, $60, $70 range. Again, if it's over $100, it usually means that there's a very good card in that set, a very sought after card that's very high priced, or a bunch of cards that are overpriced, you know, that are high valued and high priced. And if you look at the fan and the collectors and the game itself, it's had a lot of success. One Piece has already bursted onto the scene. It's already in high demand. It's so far 2 booster boxes in, you see some really good value. There's a card already in the set that's well over $400. I mean, they need to be applauded for this. This is excellent work by Bandai. I would love to see this going forward from them. I do know in next year, in 2023, they're going to have another card game called Battle Spirit Saga. I'm very curious to see how they're going to be able to handle all of this. You know, you got Digimon, One Piece, and then you got Battle Spirit Saga. I hope they don't stretch themselves out too thin and forget about Digimon and forget about One Piece, or, you know, hope something doesn't lack. Like if we have a good set in Battle Spirits, but Digimon suffered this month. I don't hopefully that does not happen, but they do need to be applauded for what they are doing right now. I hope other card games are looking and watching, and I hope they're starting to duplicate their success, because they have had a lot of success. And again, they do need to be applauded for this. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Tomorrow I'll be dropping round 3 part 1. It'll be another One Piece booster box opening, and then of course I'll drop the Digimon response. As always, guys, I'll catch you next time right here at Table of Madness.